Greetings and salutations. This is Outspoken Diva. I'm sitting down, but I won't be before you long because I'm talking about my what? My favorite recipes. Yay! It's cold in my usual spot, so yeah, I'm in a warm spot, so yeah. You guys always want to know how come a lot of my recipes don't contain salt or not a lot of salt? Because I don't really cook with salt. We cook with a lot of salt in our diets. You know, yeah, I still sprinkle it on my plate, but when I make the dish, I don't use a lot of salt, especially if I'm using canned things. Or processed food already. Like we'll say like cream cheese. Cream cheese has a little salt in it, so I just use the salt that's already contained in some of those dishes, or um I use salt alternatives like lemon pepper or the little bit of the low sodium soy sauce. I might marinate with that, those sort of things. But I don't cook with salt. I don't teach my clients to cook with salt. It grinds my gears to hear someone say, "No, I don't cook with salt either. I cook with Lowry's." There's still salt. Okay. And one of the reasons why is because I didn't learn to, when I first learned to cook, I didn't learn to cook with salt. By the time I was old enough to cook, um, health problems like, hypertension and angina and things like that in my family showed up, and I had the people that were teaching me to cook, they were suffering from those ailments. So they were learning to not cook with salt. So I was learning not to cook with salt. And of course, that doesn't mean, if as y'all see with my recipes, it does not mean it's not seasoned. You use all kinds of other seasonings. Onion powder, garlic powder. There's all kinds of non-salt blends. The Italian seasonings, they don't have blends in them. Even the lemon peppers, y'all have to watch those. A lot of them have salt. There's one particular brand that I use. I'll say it on here, Mrs. Dash. They're not a sponsor. Um, Mrs. Dash. Of course, there's a line of Dash products. Uh, that we use. Tony Chachere's now has again, not a sponsor, has a wonderful no salt blend of his Cajun seasonings. And I say his like Tony. I don't even know if Tony Chachere's is a real person, but we'll say his. And there's all kinds of stuff. Hot sauce, Louisiana, the one with the red dot. I use that a lot of times in marinades and stuff. Um, and that is how we do, that's how I get salt in there. And again, I enhance my meal once it's on my plate with salt, but I don't cook the meal with salt. But there is one dish that I must make salt. I have to use salt in it. Find out down below. Okay. The one dish that has to have salt in it. It is disgusting if it does not have salt in it. Okay. Find out down below. And other than that, talking to you in adult terms.